So today's video is going to be a book haul. Now today's book haul is going to be filmed very fast because I'm in a lot of pain, specifically around my ribs, and I do need my ribs to like hold up books. So I don't know why I decided to film this video, but it is long overdue because I do have quite a few books and mangas that I have to go through. So yeah, let's just get straight into this video because again, I want to film this as fast as possible. So yeah. So first we have the first volume of Heartstopper. I already owned volume 2, which is on my bookshelf, but I didn't own volume 1 because I couldn't find it anywhere for cheap. And then I found this copy. This one does have the like Netflix cover from like the series. The other one doesn't have that, but I don't really mind that too much. So yeah, I'm glad I finally found this for cheap, and I already read it now in physical form because I bought this a couple months ago. So yeah. Then next we have this book. I'm not gonna bother trying to pronounce the title, but this is by the same author as One Last Stop, and I found it for very cheap. It's the reason why it's like a hardcover. I don't usually buy hardcovers because they are quite expensive, but I found this for really cheap, and I really liked One Last Stop. I'm still currently reading her other book, but yeah, I haven't finished that one yet, even though I started like months ago. But yeah, I'm really excited to start this one after I finish her other book sometime soon, hopefully. So yeah, I'm really glad that I found this for really cheap because I actually really like the cover. So yeah. Then next we have another hardcover, and that is Read and Count Back from 10. Now this one I didn't find for very cheap, but I am really excited to read it because it has disability representation and the author is disabled. And yeah, I'm just really excited for this book. So when I saw it in a bookstore, I immediately wanted to buy it, despite the fact that it was a bit more expensive than I usually want to spend on books. But yeah, I'm just really excited for this book. So yeah. Then next I bought 5 volumes of Demon Slayer. So now I have almost the entire series. I'm only missing volume 22. And yeah, I'm gonna buy that one soon, probably like next week, just because I really want to finish the series and I'm almost done reading it. So yeah, I bought quite a lot of Demon Slayer. I also have been reading a lot of Demon Slayer, so I feel like it's justified for me to buy this many volumes. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally finish the series sometime soon, definitely this year. So yeah. Then next we have a book that I've already read, and that is Human Acts. As you can tell, I quite like this book. I didn't give it 5 stars if I remember it correctly, but I did really like it. It is quite graphic, so if you want to try and like buy it and read it, I do recommend that you look at the trigger warnings for it. But yeah, I do recommend it if you're into like books that are a bit more like devastating to read and a bit more graphic. So yeah, I do recommend it. And let's just get into the next book because my ribs are already starting to hurt a lot more and I still have quite a lot of books to go through. Then next is another book that I've already read, but I read it with a NetGalley arc and I wanted a physical copy of it, and that book is Lonely Castle in the Mirror. I really enjoyed this book when I read this with a NetGalley arc. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I cried a lot. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm really glad that I finally have a copy of it. And yeah, I really recommend this book if you want like a book that you're gonna cry at. I'm not gonna guarantee that you cry because I've heard that some people don't cry at this book, but I definitely did, and I can't wait to like read it physically and like annotate it and tab it as much as I want to. So yeah. Then the next book is Ophelia After All. I've heard a lot of good things about this book and I really like the cover. And when I saw it in a bookstore, I was like, let me just buy this because I've heard really interesting things about it. And I don't think romance is like the main aspect of this book. I've heard the author talk about that, I think. And yeah, I find that really interesting. I really like books that have no romance. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book someday. So yeah. Then next is a book that I already started reading, and that is If I Had Your Face. I really wanted the other cover of this because I know that there's like a blue one, and I like that one way more than the yellow. But yeah, I found this book in like a bookstore and I got excited because I'd never seen it in a bookstore before. Kind of like Ophelia After All, the book that I just showed. And yeah, I really wanted to buy it, so I ended up buying it and I ended up immediately starting it, but then I forgot that I'd started it. And yeah, I'm gonna need to finish it sometime soon because it's a bit ridiculous to like not finish it even though the book is so short. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like finish it sometime soon. But yeah, despite the fact that this is not like my favorite cover of this book, I'm still really glad that I finally have it. Then next we have Full Disclosure, which this book has a main character who has HIV, and I found that really interesting. I've never read a book like that, and I found it for really cheap, so I decided to buy it. That's basically like the main story of this book. So yeah. Then next is a book that my mom got me because my mom lives in the UK and she has access to like books that I don't have access to, like Unwell Women, for example. This is a book that I've wanted for quite a while and I couldn't find it anywhere, and my mom immediately found it in a bookstore, like in a Waterstones, I'm pretty sure, because where I live we don't have Waterstones. So yeah, my mom bought it for me because I really wanted to buy it and I couldn't, and my mom bought it for me and sent it to me for like my birthday, which was a couple months ago in December. So yeah, I'm really glad that I finally have it. I will read it sometime soon, not right now because I'm dealing with just a bit too much medical trauma at the moment to read a book about medical trauma, but I will read it soon because again, I am really excited for it. So yeah. Then next we have another manga, and that is Classmates Volume 1. I already own Volume 2, and this is basically like a BL manga with a very interesting art style. I don't know if it's like obvious from the cover, but yeah, the art style is quite interesting, and it only has like 3 volumes. So yeah, I only need like volume 3 and then this series is done. And that like really excites me because I rarely like finish manga series except for like Demon Slayer, which I'm gonna finish collecting soon because I only need like volume 22 as I already said. So yeah, I'm very excited. I only need like one more volume of this and then this series is done as well. So yeah, then next we have Given. Now I basically owned every single volume except for volume 3 because I couldn't find it anywhere, and then I finally found it. This is volume 3, so now I finally have every single like volume of this series that has like come out so far. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I can finally like binge read this, which I feel like I should do that soon because I'm behind on my Goodreads goal again for like the 20th time this year, and it's only like March. But yeah, I'm very excited to like binge read this soon, and yeah, I'm very glad that I finally found this. Then next I bought the first 5 volumes of My Love Mix-Up. Now as you can tell, I bought quite a few. I literally bought every single volume of this series that is out so far in English, and that is because I really enjoyed the like live action series that there is of this like manga. And yeah, I'm just really glad that I finally have these volumes because looking at them gives me like a lot of joy for some reason, and I really like this series and I really want to like read like from the beginning again, even though I just did that like 2 months ago. But yeah, I really enjoy this series. I'm very glad that like I can find them so easily because usually you don't find BL mangas that fast where I live, which yes, this is a BL manga, but it's very like wholesome, which is the reason why I like it. So yeah, I'm very glad that I can find them so easily. So yeah, and next we have this book. I'm not gonna pronounce the title because I'm in already too much pain to like pronounce long titles anymore. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this book and I saw it for really cheap and I wanted to buy some books, so I decided to buy it. Like that's all. Like I don't know anything about the story basically, but I do know that like a lot of people really like it. So yeah, I decided to buy it. Then next we have this book. This is by the same author as Cemetery Boys, which I had to think about that really quickly because I forgot the name of it for some reason. But yeah, I never actually finished Cemetery Boys. I started reading it, but then my mental health got too bad and I ended up putting it away. So yeah, I do want to finish Cemetery Boys and then read this book because I really did like what I read of Cemetery Boys. I just wasn't in the mood for it anymore. So yeah, I don't know anything about this book. I feel like it gives off like Peter Pan vibes because of like the title, but yeah, I don't think it's like a Peter Pan retelling. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this someday. Then next we have The Color Purple. Again, I don't know anything about this book other than the fact that I really wanted this cover of it, because it has different covers and I really wanted this one. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. And yeah, I wanted it and I wanted this cover, and now I have it for quite cheap. So yeah. Then next we have this book. Again, not going to pronounce the title because it's way too long, but this is by the same author as Felix Ever After, which I really enjoyed when I read it last year, I think. And yeah, I really want to read this book because it's by the same author, and yeah, it also has sprayed edges just like Felix Ever After, which also like really excites me. So yeah, can't wait to read this someday. Then next I bought the first 2 volumes of Blue Flag. I actually already owned volume 3 and 4, but I couldn't find 1 and 2 for some reason. But now I have them, so now I can read them physically finally. And yeah, I'm really glad that I finally own these, so I can like binge the first 4 volumes, even though I already read them online, but that was like 3 years ago. So yeah, I want to like reread the series. So yeah, I'm glad that I finally have them. Then next I bought volumes 8 and 9 of Noragami. Now these are the next 2 volumes that I just need for this series, and I'm currently like on volume 7, I'm pretty sure, so I really wanted the next 2 just in case volume 7 ends on a cliffhanger. So yeah, now I can like continue reading this series. So yeah. Then next we have volume 10 of Nagatoro. Now I only own volume 4 of this series and then volume 10, because they are quite expensive and they are like so small that I don't want to spend a lot of money on them. So every single time that like one of them goes on sale for like, you know, a very big sale, like I buy them. Doesn't matter like what volume it is, because I've read every single one of them anyway. But yeah, this series is not for everyone. A lot of people don't like it. For me, I like it for some reason. Don't judge me too hard on it. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Then next we have volumes 3, 5, and 6 of Number 6, which yes, that was very difficult for me to say. But yeah, I finally have some more volumes of this series. It's very difficult to find because they are quite old, and I couldn't find volume 4. And yeah, this series is very difficult to find, so whenever I find some of them, I just buy them because they're so difficult to find. So yeah, I'm glad that I finally have some more of them. So yeah. Then next we have volume 7 of Hanako-kun. Now I'm pretty sure this is the last like manga volume that I have in this haul. I still have a couple more books to go through, but this is the last manga, and I spent like months, if not like years, searching for this volume. Like, I'm absolutely serious when I say this. I couldn't find this anywhere, and I finally have it in my hands. I'm very happy about that, obviously. I can't wait to actually like read it. And yeah, I really love and hate this cover at the same time, because the colors are really pretty, but at the same time, like, what is going on? But yeah, I'm glad that I finally have this volume after, again, months if not years of like searching for this volume. So yeah. Then next we have Jay's Gay Agenda. Now this is by the same author as Out of the Blue, which I quite enjoyed, so I wanted to read their debut novel, because this is their debut novel, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I can't wait to read it. If I'm going through these last couple books way faster than the other ones, it's because I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I just want to end this video. So let's just speed through the last couple ones. Sorry if that's really annoying, but yeah, I can't sit here anymore. So yeah. Then next we have The First to Die at the End, which is the like sequel or something like that to They Both Die at the End. And I haven't read that book, but I decided to buy this book because I saw it for really cheap, and I knew that this book was really big, and so I was like, if I can find it for really cheap, might as well buy it. Sorry about the fact that I just stuttered like in the middle of my sentence. I know I'm not going to be able to edit that one out because I just continued talking through it. But yeah, again, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I can't really control my voice very well. So yeah, let's just move on to the next book. Then next we have volume 3 of The Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. I already own volumes 1 and 2. I still need to buy volume 4, even though it already came out like a couple months ago, but I can't find it anywhere for like really cheap, and that's how I buy these books, because they are quite expensive because they have like drawings in them. I don't know if you can see any of them, but yeah, I can't find volume 4 for like really cheap anywhere, but I did find this one for cheap, so yeah. Then we are finally at the last book of this book haul, and that is Queer Body Power. As you can tell, I already read this. I actually reread this in physical form because I read it with a NetGalley arc and I really liked it. And when I saw this for really cheap, I decided to buy it. And I already read it like almost immediately after I bought it, just because I felt like reading it again. So yeah, I highly recommend this book. It's really good. Let me put it down now because I want to end this video and I still need to take the thumbnail. So yeah, that's going to be an absolute mess. So yeah, let's just end this video. So like I already said, that was the last book of this book haul. I'm really glad that this video is finally over because I'm in a lot of pain. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Again, I suffered a lot through this video, so I would really appreciate it if you guys like, I don't know, put something down in the comments, because I really enjoy reading them, even if I haven't been responding to them lately because I just don't have like the mental capacity to like write something like currently. So yeah, I do really appreciate you guys, and yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.